Literally, you were like spitting image of Cindy Crawford. We're going to get to Annie in just a moment. But first, let's talk about some of these products that can treat all kinds of dry skin problems.
Right. So this is my favorite time of year, and I feel like I'm the skin screamer and not the whisperer, because I scream at my patients, washing your hands is actually doing more damage than good. It's counterintuitive.
I know, but we have to.
What if you're a germaphobe, though?
Well, if you're a germaphobe, you need to protect your barrier. So remember this, the more you wash off that barrier, actually you're allowing more microbes to get into your skin, because the skin is developed to have a protective lipid-rich barrier. Every time you use soap, you strip that barrier, the skin's pH actually rises and becomes basic, and we are designed to be most functional at an acidic pH of about 5.5. Studies have shown that staph and other bacteria enter the skin when the pH goes up. So you want to maintain your pH. And how do you do that? So my favorite product, probably something I recommend more to every patient during the day, especially in the wintertime, is Episerum. So I'm going to put a little of this on you because Courtney has hand-washing dermatitis.
I do. So my knuckles and like in between, you can see how rough, but yesterday they were very red, inflamed,
so I'm going to
cracked.
let you put this. Classic hand-washing dermatitis manifests as scaling and itching and a little roughness between the digits and on the dorsal hands.
You know what? Yes. I have it too.
Men are the worst. They wash and wash and they don't lotion like we do. So this is...
You actually know a man who washes his hands?
Oh, Lord, my husband
Have you been in a public restroom? It's disgusting.
So remember, if you will put this on twice a day, you are replenishing your lipid barrier with those three important cholesterol, fatty acids, and ceramides. However, if it progresses to where you have true eczema, eczema is a defect in the skin barrier, and you don't make these lipids as well if you were born with eczema or you develop eczema. Eucrisa is the first in its kind of a steroid-free ointment designed for eczema in adults and children. So we have some new products on the market now, which we're really excited about out there today. A little bit about the barrier. The barrier is very, very well protected with barrier cream. The minute you wash it with soap, all bets are off, right? So it's as much about protecting as it is about preventing. So the way to prevent is to use a soap-free cleanser. So what's out there today on the shelves is a variety of soap-free cleansers. If you're a bar soap fanatic, I always say, again, give those to someone you don't like, but now CeraVe has a bar.
But real quickly, Dr. Ingraham, tell people why you don't like bar soap.
Right, so soap by itself is actually going to make your skin basic. It is
stripping the skin.
Stripping.
That's why you feel tight.
Exactly. It's going to remove all those moisturizing lipids and cholesterol that make your skin pliable and moist. Every time you use soap, you get tight, right? After washing tightness. If you will use a soap-free product, you won't strip the barrier, but you'll still get rid of the dirt and the grime and all those things. And again, it's counterintuitive, but the more you wash, the more you lose your barrier, the more the bacteria get in. You break and you get eczema. So there's new products for your face too. Hydro Boost from Neutrogena, same thing. When you wash your face, even if you're acne prone, we now know that barrier is crucial. And then when you get out of the shower, you want to protect. Everything on the market now you're looking for is going to be a barrier-protecting moisturizer. You want to look for ceramides. You want to look for petrolatum. Lipicar, a great product for eczema-prone skin from La Roche-Posay. Aveeno makes an eczema therapy I recommend to patients. Aquaphor, brilliantly, because who wants to put all that thick, greasy Vaseline? They just came out with a spray.
I saw that the other day.
It's brilliant.
It's really what about, my son has KP. That, is that anything? These are good for him too, right?
So Keratosis pilaris is in the eczema family. It's actually a defect in keratinization on the hair follicles on the arms. So I tell patients Episerum works beautifully for that, the prescription, but also start over the counter with CeraVe. Get those ceramides in, and then also diet. I often mention eating an essential fatty acid rich diet, avocado, flax seeds, nuts, and then we'll talk a little bit about hands. If you want in the wintertime a special treat, Aveeno just came out with these fabulous hand masks. These are about $3 at the grocery store, and they have a foot mask too, but we're not going to subject you to a foot mask on live TV. But what you can do, and Annie can show you, and you both really need to do this, for about 10 minutes once a week, you can put this mask on. It contains oatmeal, which is a really good anti-inflammatory that all Aveeno products contain, and other important lipids.
But there aren't like chunks of oatmeal inside.
No,
it's like a gel, right?
It's just like a little bit of a vehicle-based gel here. But she can sit here, you can type on your computer, you can do what you want, 10 minutes once a week. This one is actually radiance boosting. So a lot of my patients say, I have these brown spots on my hands.
hands and necks, ladies.
What
That's
do
what
I
tells
do?
our age.
So a couple of things. Using a barrier cream will protect your barrier, which blocks UV damage.
Great.
The better your barrier is. Of course, wearing sunscreen in the daytime is important too. You can wear your little monitor, and I tell my patients, when you're driving, wear sunscreen on your hands. But then you can wear this mask for 10 minutes once a week, and it actually has some ingredients that will help, like soy, block out some of those pigmentary lesions.
Annie, how does it feel?
Yeah.
Sorry to jump in.
No,
I'm
that's
just curious.
same question.
It feels great. It's just, there's no chunks of oatmeal. I can attest to that. But it's just feels smooth and
cooling?
Yeah,
Is it cold?
A little bit. Can you put them in the refrigerator? I'm not sure. You probably
could. Put your little
Yeah.
eye patches
Eye
that you
patches.
like.
That you're now
this,
hooked on.
And just get covered up and barriered up.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant because if your hands are dry, I mean, that's only, just think about how often we use our hands. It's so painful when that happens. So to
Yes.
have something like this
Yeah, it does
and
feel
be
nice to
mobile,
see
I love it.
Absolutely. And you really have to think this manifests eventually as itching, scratching, and
Totally.
eczema. So we've just got to break that cycle in the winter.
And I must say, my lipid barrier already feels more replenished. Dr. Ingraham, thank you so much. Cindy Crawford, a.k.a. Annie. It's
Thank
okay
you.
if you want to be in disguise. We
And
won't
so,
ask
yeah,
for your
just
autograph.
just